Every religion has extremists who commit horrific acts. Now, my next guest knows this all too well. Just a few months ago, she learned she was pregnant and headed to Planned Parenthood with her boyfriend for a checkup. They had no idea that a religious zealot was on his way to the same clinic, armed and ready to fire. And in an instant, her life was forever changed. Here to share her heartbreaking story, please welcome Kentanya. Hi, Kentanya.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are
Okay, take us back to the day and what happened.
We were on our way to Planned Parenthood because I don't have a primary doctor. So we wanted to see how far along I was. On our way there, you know, he told me how much he loved me, how he never wanted to lose me. We arrived earlier than expected, so we listened to music, he dedicated songs, and we held hands. Little did I know that this moment in time would be valuable to me today, something that I will hold on to the rest of my life.
So what happened when you all went inside?
When we went inside, you know, the appointment went as normal, and they told me and him that I was 6 weeks and 2 days, and we were excited, very excited, and we were at the end of the appointment, and his card, there was a problem with his card, and we were about to pay, and his card didn't go through.
His card, his
card,
ATM
yeah. So we were like at the very last step, and they told him that, you know, hey, there's something wrong, and he was, you know, sat beside me, and he was trying to check on his phone to see what had happened. I said, I don't have signal in here either. And he said, okay, I'm gonna step outside so I can get service, see what's going on. Not even 10 seconds later, I heard gunshots. So I stood up. I heard someone say, get down, there's a gunman on site. I look out the window and you can see him, the gunman. I couldn't see my boyfriend Kier, but I could see the gunman. He was shooting. He was shooting outside.
What did you do?
From there, I tried to get in, you know, the rooms, and I was able to get in the room, and there was a nurse and a patient, and I told them, you know, get down, there's a gunman here. We stayed there for about 5 hours, held hostage with, you know, no lock on the door, and we sat there, and I kept calling his phone. I kept texting him. Nothing. I wasn't getting anything. And then eventually, the SWAT team, and, you know, had called us, and they let us know that they were coming to get us. They came. They were able to get us to the SWAT car, where we were transported to another location and answer questions to the detectives on what had happened. And still, I couldn't get a hold of Kier. So at that point, I was panicking.
So how did you find out what happened to him?
Well, that night, you know, I kept calling hospitals because they had announced you can call the hospitals, and they will show you where you know, the people that were injured. I kept calling, they kept telling me they didn't have records. So eventually, the next day, because no one was giving me answers, so we went to the crime scene, me and my sister, and I told him I need to talk to a detective, an officer, something. I need answers. And a detective came to my car, asked me to verify his last name and his first name. He told me he was deceased. One of the first ones to go. And his mom was on the phone with me. She said, Tan, was that my baby? Tell me, was it him? I told her I was sorry. She started screaming. I couldn't believe it.
You know, this is a horrible story, and it happened not long ago. You know, for you to come and talk about it is amazing. But how are you coping with it so far?
I'm so devastated. I can't believe it. You know, I wasn't able to attend his funeral or his burial service. There was a lot going on, and I mean, with what he said to me the day of Thanksgiving, it was just too many signs. Like, no matter if I held on to him 10 more seconds, it was gonna happen regardless.
You know, the shooter has been reported to be a religious fanatic. Has that changed your relationship with your faith?
Yeah. I believe in God, definitely, but I never followed a religion. So with this event, definitely, I want to have a better relationship with God. Definitely.
You know, nothing can bring your boyfriend back. And with a baby on the way, look, that's an expensive thing to do. I am a spokesperson for Green Dot, and they heard about your loss and they wanted to help. So we're going to be giving you a Green Dot reloadable prepaid card in the amount of $10,000 to go toward helping with this situation. Look, for bravely sharing your story, nothing we can do can take away the hurt. But let me tell you this, though. God sees you, he feels you, and he loves you. God takes care of all of your needs. Please understand that. I'm sorry for everything that's happened to you. Good luck, and thank you for sharing your story. For more information on Green Dot, head over to SteveHarveyTV.com. Hey, folks, welcome. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click here to subscribe to my channel. That way, you won't miss a single hot new video, some really good stuff. And then I want you to click here to see more clips from the show right now.